YouTube, man? What's going on? It's your boy Smoke, man. Like I say, don't want to know me, couldn't clone me if you own me. You know what I mean? But I'm going to give a quick update about this earthquake that happened out here in Thailand, man. So a lot of people been calling, asking me, you know what I mean, did I feel it or whatever the case might have been. But realistically, just being completely honest, I was pretty drunk from the night before. But when I did wake up, I did, have some things on the floor. And I was just like, maybe I was tripping and I thought maybe I knocked it over when I was drunk or something like that, you know what I mean, coming in. But yeah, but what that situation is, I live in Pattaya, you know what I mean? The earthquake happened in Myanmar, that's like north of where I'm from, and Bangkok is right under that, and I'm under Bangkok. So we didn't really feel it as hard here, but it still was some after effects. Like I'll show y'all, I got a couple cracks on my wall and all that, you know what I mean? But me personally, I see a lot of people keep talking about they gonna move and that's enough to make them leave Thailand. And if that's how you feel, you know what I mean? Cool, leave Thailand. But me, I'm the type of guy, I believe a natural disaster or anything can happen anywhere. You can be in the States and driving your car and, a DUI driver run into you. Things happen in life, you know what I mean? But this is definitely not enough to make me say, yeah, I'm leaving Thailand. I done been through a lot other disasters than this one, you know what I mean? And things just happen. You could be in America, you can be in Miami, hurricanes happen, tornadoes happen in Oklahoma, floods happen, anything can happen, natural disasters happen, you know what I mean? So with that being said, the only thing that I am kind of thinking about is, maybe I should not live in a condo. Now I'm actually kind of thinking you know what? Being in a nice high-rise condo, that's cool and all, you know what I mean? Like I say, you got a nice view, that's cool. But if something was to happen, it's that's pretty much the end of it for me. You know what I mean? I don't even know where the stairs is around here. You know what I mean? So if I was just, if my building was to get hit or something like that, and it was really to go through it bad, honestly, I don't even know if the building would stand up, because I was just looking around. When things happen, it makes you start thinking. So I'm just looking around this wall is it's glass here in my bedroom. Let me see if I can show you. Here in my bedroom, the walls are all glass, you know what I mean? So if an earthquake was to hit this, would this would this structure sustain the damage from it? You know what I mean? Is it enough to, stop the building from collapsing? And I don't think so, you know what I mean? So with that being said, I would, I'm thinking about maybe, I should find a different place, you know what I mean? But then again, like I say, anything can happen, man. This is Thailand. So when I first moved out here, I told myself I wanted to live in a high-rise condo, because the only thing I heard about was tsunamis. If you see, the water is right here, you know what I mean? So I didn't want a tsunami to come and, flood me out. So I'm like, okay, let me get a condo, higher up, so I ain't got to worry about that. And then now it's like an earthquake. So it's kind of where do you want to be? You know what I mean? So that's something to think about for me. But as far as just saying, yeah, I'm out of here, nah, I done been through a lot more situations, severe situations than that, and that didn't make me say, I'm out of here. So I don't think this earthquake's gonna make me do the same. But I'm gonna show y'all a couple of videos of things and what was going on out here, and other buildings that was closer to where the impact actually was, what was happening with them people. I'll show y'all that right now. Check it out.
เข้าสู่ซอยบ้านกล้วยใต้ซอยสุขุมวิท 40
Oh my god.
So yeah, after seeing those videos and those clips, some buildings was hit pretty bad around here, you know what I mean? And if my building was hit that bad, maybe I would maybe I would feel differently about it. Like, oh, I'm gonna go get another spot today. But it wouldn't make me say I'm gonna leave Thailand. It'd make me probably just say, oh, I'm gonna go get another apartment today or whatever. You know what I mean? A condo, like not a high rise, somewhere on the. I'm thinking now, the 4th or 5th floor might be a safest bet because I'm just gonna show y'all. Whatever happens, you're not jumping off of this and surviving. Like, jumping is not an option. Like, that's not an option to jump down there. So with that being said, you know what I mean, your only option is to, I guess, sit around and pray and, you know, go with that. Or, you know, I don't know what to say, you know what I mean, but jumping is definitely not an option. That's something that we're not going to do. That's something that's not even going to come across our head to jump at any point of time, you know what I mean, through what's going on. So jumping is definitely not an option, you know what I mean. But I do want to kind of be on a lower level now, you know what I mean. And like I say, I'll show y'all a couple little cracks in the wall. Like, I don't know if y'all can see it, but this some strange long little crack right here now. Up here I noticed like some little cracks, like I say, it's like little cracks, you know, in my building, you know what I mean, where I actually live, that kind of got me like, you know, I don't know. But like I say, man, it's just enough to make me say I might find me somewhere else that's on a lower level. But as far as just, you know, giving up on Thailand and saying that's the end of Thailand, I don't think I'm going to go that route with it, you know what I mean. But yeah, excuse the video, and I ain't really doing good right now. I'm just trying to show y'all and give y'all a quick update on this video and what's going on out here. But rest in peace to everybody that lost their life, you know what I mean. That's a very unfortunate event, but things happen no matter where you go. You know, it could be an earthquake or tsunami in Thailand. It can be a flooding in Florida. It can be anything, you know what I mean. Earthquake can happen where you at right now, you know what I mean. But I guess the only difference with that would be with the hurricane, you have, you know, kind of like a warning, you know what I mean. There's a system in place for it. There wasn't really no warning about no earthquake. Like, I watch the news quite a bit, and I, you know, be on Instagram, and I, you know, scroll social media, but I never seen a heads up and they said, hey, you know, Thailand earthquake's coming soon, you know what I mean. But yeah, besides that, man, you know, like I said, I'm not gonna leave Thailand. Maybe I'm just gonna start looking for another building that's kind of like a little lower, you know what I mean, on the floor. But then it's like a tsunami. It's like, at the end of the day, no matter what happens, trouble can lurk at any given second, you know what I mean. But I don't know, something to think about, you know what I mean. Like I say, I was drunk, so I really can't be like, oh, I was shaking and I don't really know. Like I say, I woke up and a couple little items was on the ground. I was just like, I was drunk and came in and knocked things over, like, but that didn't even sound like me. But, you know, I was just looking for an excuse because I didn't even know it was an earthquake, so I had no explanation for it. I was just thinking, like, the AC was blowing too hard. I don't know. I was just thinking anything. But once I seen it was an earthquake, I was like, oh, it makes sense. And then I started looking around. I started seeing, like, little cracks and stuff in the wall. And I was like, that's pretty interesting. But, yeah, man, I appreciate everybody for checking on me, man. I'm make some more content. I got some videos to drop, but it's taking me a lot longer to edit them because now since I've been monetized, I use a lot of profanity in my videos. That's why in this video I'm trying not to use any, but it's taking me a lot longer to edit the videos now because I try to block out the profanity. But moving forward though, man, I ain't gonna be using no profanity. I ain't gonna be, you know, smoking every scene, you know what I mean? It's gonna be more rated F for family. But yeah, I'm out, man. I appreciate everybody. You did.